It was the only way of life Mrs. Liu knew. Farmers like her lived for generations off the fields now submerged beneath this massive reservoir in central China. It's part of one of the world's most ambitious and expensive engineering schemes, the aim to divert water to the country's arid north.
Even the big roads were submerged. We were all moved away. Houses were built for us, so we were more than willing to move.
At least 330,000 people were moved to make way for the expanded reservoir and canal from the Yangtze River to Beijing over the last few years. But many weren't impressed with what they found when they reached their new homes.
We didn't feel comfortable when we arrived here. The houses weren't well built, the ceilings had cracks in them, and they still haven't fixed them.
This section of the project is due to start flowing this month. The government says the route will supply Beijing with 1 billion cubic metres of water every year. The capital and northern China have a chronic shortage, with half the country's population and economy, but just 1/5 of the national water supply.
If we don't change our current way of water use, the demand going to continue to rise, and then we're going to head into another round of crisis.
But there's little consolation for those whose lives have been uprooted. Many are now unemployed.
In the old village, we could cultivate cows and pigs. We could still have incomes even when we are too old to move, but here we have no income.
But they know there's nothing they can do. All land is owned by the Chinese government, and when it says you have to move, you have no choice but to move.